Hey, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm continuing my collection tour in this video, but doing some of my at-home collection, which just kind of happens to be a couple of MGA doll lines that either recently got canceled or are currently very quickly spiraling in that direction. We're going to be talking about Mermaze first, obviously. LOL OMG, LOL OMG Tweens. I wish they would have stuck with BTW, and Rainbow High and Shadow High. First, I wanted to start out with Mermaids just because they won't take very long. I only have a couple, and even then there's not many dolls that exist. I'm going to be going by series just for simplicity because there are a lot of dolls to go over, and I don't really have a dedicated recording space at my parents', which is where I am because it's winter break, and this part of my collection is stored here because I do not have room in my dorm, so you're just going to have to deal with me being on the floor. But let's get started. This is 2 of Mermaze Series 1 and the special edition doll Mora, who comes with an extra tail and a bunch of outfits. Mermaze is kind of controversial. I really like them, but it definitely took me a while to realize that I like them just because their faces are a little dead, a little lifeless, just because of the way that their inset eyes are. I think if they had slightly bigger like irises and pupils, they would be a little less unsettling. But I also think that they're really elegant. I really like the facial proportions, I really like the makeup, and the designs are like crazy. The designs are gorgeous. But this doll line was just, the quality was there, and the prices reflected that, and no kids wanted these. They were like, at retail in a lot of places, $30 to $40 for one doll. They come with a couple of accessories. Mora came with a lot of extra accessories, but she was even more expensive. I don't know how much she was at retail. I got her for like $35 on sale. Right now, Mermaze dolls are kind of being shoved off the shelves, so their prices are super reduced, which is nice because I can finally get my hands on them. I've gotten most of my Mermaze dolls for under $20. It's kind of sad though. There were a couple of new dolls that were basically at the production stage and then just suddenly got shelved, and they were really cute. I'll see if I can find some pictures of them to put in post, but they were smaller scale, had plastic clothes, and I think they worked a lot better at that scale. The designs were really nice, and the prices probably would have been a lot more reasonable. There were also some sleepover dolls that got canned early in production and in the like creation phase that were really cute. I wish we would have gotten to see more from Mermaze because I think they did a lot of really cool stuff. Like in Series 2, Winter Waves, you'll get to see they got pretty experimental and the designs were really cool. Diversity was there. And I don't know, I think they died too soon. I think they could have been something really cool. They definitely, in my heart, are kind of a weird hidden gem like Novi Stars. Like, they are definitely very gimmicky and not for everybody, but there's something really charming about that. And here's Series 2, Winter Waves. Their stands are kind of cheap. Their hair makes them really top heavy, so they don't pose super well. They'll kind of just pick one side and flop over. But I think the designs are really strong. I really like all of the accessories. All of them come with a winter coat too. Only, I think that's Nephra? Don't remember a lot of their names. I'm pretty sure that this one is Nevra. She's the only one with her coat on. But the fun part is they have shaker tails. So if you take Christabella, if you move them around, their tails have glitter in them that will move around. And I am a sucker for stuff like that. I love anything clear. I love anything that will, like, move around if I shake it around. I fucking love them. I think they're great. I'm still missing... I think I'm only missing Gwen. I've gotten all of them really discounted, but again, these were like $40 at retail, which... I get it, like, they're really good quality, but also nobody is gonna buy one $40 mermaid doll for their kids. Like, I don't think it's super realistic, and even collectors were kind of iffy on that price. I personally, like, I'm not... Unless it's a doll that is, like, out of this world, I'm not gonna pay $40 for one doll with, like, 2 accessories. Like, all they came with was shirt, 1 coat, and a couple of accessories that, for the most part, they can't even hold. Like, it's just reused makeup molds. So yeah, they're cool, but you're not getting a lot for your money. You're just getting good quality, which, very cool. Like, I think they're gorgeous, but people aren't gonna want to drop that much on one doll usually, unless they are really well off, which right now not a lot of people are. But yeah, that's Mermaze. Rest in peace, soldiers. I'll miss them. I don't think a lot of people will, honestly. Even in collectors' spaces, I do see a lot of people talk negatively about them. And I get it. Like, look at this face. Her eye is not all the way in the socket. She's kind of terrifying, but I love her. Yeah, good night, Mermaze. Next, I'm gonna talk about Rainbow High. So these are my only 3, like, actual Rainbow High dolls. I have a couple more. I have a lot more Shadow High dolls, just because I am a goth. I like, I like the goth dolls. But I really like Rainbow High too, and I really want more of them, but much like Mermaze, the prices are just, like, outrageous for these dolls. Like, it was more justifiable when they came with, like, 2 outfits, and when they cut back on that, the price got a little better, but I don't know, the quality is really, really high. Like, they are really well-made dolls. I really like them. I think they're really pretty. But I don't think the price was ever going to be, like, feasible for kids to be a good demographic, let alone collectors in a lot of cases. I'll save most of that for when I talk about Costume Ball, because I have a lot to say about that. But, yeah, they're really pretty. These are my Rainbow Vision dolls, and I adore them, and I want I want to finish out the like Rainbow Vision collection, but they are really hard to find, let alone like on sale. Um, they're hard to find in person, and online it feels like they just get scooped up and the prices get artificially inflated by resellers. Their Rainbow High dolls, they're completely unavailable from every retailer right now. Um, Poppy is a good example. Poppy, the um, the runway doll that just came out, has just kind of completely disappeared, and people are panicking about it. And I haven't looked at her secondhand prices because I don't want to know, but I'm sure it's not pretty. The Rainbow High secondhand market in general is already not pretty, and the brand isn't even like done yet. They're still being made, and the prices are already kind of out there. So it's sad because I think kids really liked them. I saw kids getting them a lot when I would shop in person. So I think as much as it is sad for collectors to see the quality go, I think the new reboot is going to be successful. I hope it will be, and maybe we can get some like really cool high quality dolls again eventually. I don't personally like the soft reboot. I think the chunky glitter is really rough. I think the slime gimmick is, I don't actually have a huge problem with it. The lack of wrist articulation, I just don't know why that was necessary. I guess maybe kids were losing the hands or something. I know with the way that Rainbow High hands are done, one hand peg is shorter than the other, so you remember which hand goes where. Sometimes the one peg is a little bit too short, and the hand won't stay on correctly ever. So maybe that was a bigger issue. I've only had one doll with that. But yeah, I'm sad about what's happening to Rainbow High just because I got into the franchise a little too late and have missed out on a lot of really good dolls, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to find them for decent prices. So seeing this happen and the prices go up a lot because people are panic buying them sucks. But I also am not super mad at the reboot. I totally get why. I think it was necessary with the direction that the brand was going to market to kids. I think they had to make that choice. That is all for Rainbow High, so I'm gonna move on to Shadow High. Here are all my core Shadow High dolls. Again, I really want more of them. I adore Shadow High. I think they're really cool. I love the color schemes. I love the fashion design. I don't have many complaints about them. Same like price point issues as Rainbow High, and I don't think they appealed as much to kids, except maybe some weird kids that were like me when I was a kid. Because I would have bought all of these as a kid. I loved weird dolls. I loved any like alternative dolls because I was that kid. I really want more of them. The earlier series are really hard to find now, even online. Like, some of the earlier dolls go for like $50 on main retail sites. The only doll that I have that's not from the second to most recent series is Ash, and he's great, but I would really love to have some of the girls, like the twins. I would really love Chanel, and I would really love Heather and Natasha, but they're not super easy to find right now. Yeah, I don't have much to say about these dolls. for good reason, because I think they're close to perfect for me. I think they're great. Here are my Rainbow Vision Shadow High dolls. Again, they're really cute. I don't have any complaints about them. They're all pretty expensive, but they come with second outfits and instruments, so I kind of consider them like playset dolls, more deluxe dolls for sure. I'm really happy that I got all three of them before they started being harder to find, because I like them a lot. They are definitely like up there with some of my favorite dolls. I really like their kind of experimental makeup. There are a lot of influences from like actual goth and punk artists, which is great. You do not see that a lot in toys or dolls. That's why I really like Shadow High and LOL is there's a lot of alternative fashion influences and very obvious like inspirations, and I think that's cool because I really love those movements. I really love those like niche fashion subcategories. Yeah, I don't have really any complaints. I don't think. I think they're pretty good. And last for Rainbow and Shadow High, the costume ball dolls. I have two of them because they are like $50 and they never go on sale. I do think it's cool that they made basically playline collector dolls, like collector dolls that you could just go to Walmart and find. But also, nobody wanted them. There aren't enough collectors to really make that worth doing. So they are still clogging up store shelves. They've not gone on sale. I think sometimes they get marked down to like 30, but for a doll with one outfit, even though the outfits are really good, like I really like them, people don't really want to pay that much. Yeah, I still need to get, there's like 3 more that I want. I don't want Violet. Violet looks ugly as hell. But I really like them. Like, I don't have many complaints other than the price point. They're good dolls. I do think Eliza's wings, like, if once they're on for a little while, they start to bend, which is really odd, and I don't know why they do that. So I do wish they would have been a little bit more durable. But that's really the only issue I have with them. I also decided that this video is already going to be like way too long, so I'm going to save my tweens and OMGs for a part 2 because I have probably over 50 of them, and that's gonna be, I mean, at least a 10-minute video on its own, so I don't want to make this video even longer by adding them in, because I've already been recording for like probably close to an hour. But thank you for watching. I'm gonna be, in the next couple days, I'm gonna put a link to my throne wish list. I'm gonna start working on a throne wish list so that if you want to support me and my channel, you can get me some supplies, you can get me more dolls to review if there's something that you want to see me talk about, or just want to get me a little gift. If you like my content, it would be super appreciated. Not something you have to do, but that's gonna be, I mean, I don't have a lot of subscribers right now, so I don't have the need to make like a Patreon or anything. I don't think that would be worthwhile, but maybe in the future. So for now, that's going to be kind of like, if you want to donate to the channel, if you want to support me, you can buy me a little gift. I really appreciate all the people who have been here since my first video and have been supporting me. I've been kind of just figuring this out as I go. I didn't even really know if this would be something that I enjoyed doing, but I talk enough about dolls that I thought it would be worthwhile to have like an avenue to do that on a bigger scale. And I mean, I don't script these videos or anything, I just kind of let my autism take me, and I really enjoy it. I have a lot of fun filming these. In the future, I would love to do like unboxings. I would love to continue my collection tour. I would love to do doll reviews. I just, with school, I don't really have the time. I'm going into my last semester of senior year, and things have been really tough. My mental health has not been the best, so that's why my schedule's been kind of all over the place and videos haven't been super consistent, but I really enjoy doing this, so I think that over time, as things kind of calm down and I get to a more stable place, I'll be putting out videos more often, and I am starting to get better equipment to do that, which I'm really thankful for. And again, I am really thankful for all the support, and I hope you all continue to enjoy my content.